down.
What is up, y'all, and welcome to another video. If it's your first time stopping by my channel, I'm Jeffroz, and this is Jeffroz FishKeeping. Really excited about today's video. I'm setting up a 20 long to house some crystal shrimp that I'm going to be getting, and I am excited to plant this little aquarium and get it going. And that's what today's video is about. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Alright y'all, everything has started coming in for the crystal shrimp tank. My matting filter, I just got it in the mail. I've got it soaking. Once it gets soaked where I can put it down in there, I'm gonna go ahead and drain the water and put my flue ball stratum in there. I've got the spiderwood soaking, trying to get it to where it will sink. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my central air system hooked up. I've got to go get some tubing because I'm gonna, for now, mount it on the bottom of this board right here. Later I will set up some PVC so I can do the whole fish room in here, but for right now I'm gonna go to the hardware store and get a longer tube that will reach from right here down to the pump. And I'm gonna get all of these tanks on the central air system, get this matting filter going, and today while I'm doing some water changes, I'll squeeze out a few of my sponge filters, try to get this tank cycled. Alright y'all, what I was talking about is I just got back from the store. I had to get longer tubing to reach from the end of here, that's gonna be like right up in here somewhere, down to my pump. The tubing that was supplied with it wasn't long enough. This little Gemco pump that I'm using for my central air system is like really powerful, and you can order these manifolds. Like this one right here has 18 outlets on it, and I like these stainless steel ones. They're really nice. This of course is just going to be like a temporary thing. Eventually I will run PVC throughout the ceiling up here. I'll take these little outlets off and I'll drill the PVC, and we'll be able to do the whole room. But for now I'm just gonna do this stand right here and be done with it. But that's what I'm getting ready to do right now, is I'm getting ready to install this manifold on the bottom of this top shelf. Alright, basically what you want to do is you want to kind of pre-fit it to how you're going to want to set it, and I'm going to want mine like right around in here somewhere. So what you got to do is kind of guesstimate where the clamps are going to be, and then you'll be good. So I'll be able to have tubes come down off of it and have tube go up if I need to. I think I am going to put a sponge filter up there. So alright, so I'm going to go ahead and mount the clamps. Alright guys, we got it hooked up. Real nice and neat, clean little setup here. Along with the matting filter, I also got a new pack of Indian almond leaves and some Bacter AE to create some film. I'm going to go ahead and get those both in the tank. I'm going to go ahead and drain the tank about halfway, get the matting filter in place and get it all hooked up to air and make sure it's working properly, and then I'll get the flue ball stratum in there and the leaves in there. So stay tuned. Alright y'all, if you guys ever done these matting filters, they're really nice, especially for shrimp, because there's so much surface area on them. But basically what you do is you get you a air stone or like one of these never clogs. Okay, so you take your tube and you stick it through this little hole right here, and that's another thing, you can make these yourself, but you just stick it through that little hole, and then when it runs out the bottom here, you stick your air stone on it, and then you run it back up in about a ½ inch or so, like that, and that is it. And then shove your filter down into place.
If I could take you up in boom, 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 shaboom, boom, tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again, shaboom, and hoping we'll meet again.
These filters from Flip Aquatics are really strong. I have made my own, and I do like it, but it's just not the same quality. So then, all I gotta do is run a little short line up to one of these. We're good. Bada bing, bada bang. I love these central air systems because you can turn this valve down. If you're working on a breeding project that requires low flow, you can really turn them down. If you're getting some shrimp that require low flow, you can just turn it down, and you can get that flow dialed in real tight. But so now I've got the matting filter done. Now all I got to do is drain the water, put my flue ball stratum in, fill the water back up, put some sponges, squeeze out some sponges in here, let it do its thing, and get the almond leaves in here in the Backer AE, and I will have my tank pretty much started. Pretty excited. Never kept crystal shrimp before, and I'm gonna do my best to get it dialed in before I get them. So, yeehaw! That's the next step. On to the next one. What is up, y'all? Just got back from my LFS, and he had some rocks that I picked up that I think are gonna look good up next to the black substrate. They're called a green marble. The red is, I tried to break them apart and I used a towel, and these are hard stones. I could not get them to break. I was wanting to chip them up to where I could make a false looking mountain in there, but we'll definitely see. Another thing that I wanted to talk about, I won't be putting the substrate in today because I am waiting on some sand for another tank that I'm going to be setting up right over there, and I'm going to put some sand kind of in the back a little to build up the substrate a little, because I only got like an 8.8 pound bag. I thought I got a 20 pound bag or two 8-pound bags, I can't remember, but long story short, to try to make some fill in, because I want to try to make a mountain on this side and then a tree on this side. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to get some sponge filters, squeeze out in this tank, and try to get this matting filter cycled here, and go from there. What is up, y'all? I am getting ready to escape the crystal shrimp tank. There's gonna be a terrible glare. I don't know what else to do about it, but basically I'm gonna try to make some kind of a rock scape mountain type thing and incorporate this wood in with it, and then put some flue ball stratum over the top of it. It's not going to be the most spectacular aquascape in the whole wide world, but I'm going to try to make it look a little bit nice, and add some plants in here and there as I go. So here goes nothing, guys. I'll check in here and there and show you guys the progress. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again. Shaboom, and hoping we'll meet again. Oh, life could be a dream. Shaboom, and I think down, plans would come true. And I think down. All right, it doesn't look like much right now at the moment, but I'm gonna have to get another bag of flue ball stratum. Originally, I thought that I bought two 8-pound bags, but it was only one. I really mounded up the sand in the back, and got a really good rock structure right here with a little cave right there. I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up full of water What I might end up doing eventually is I might cut this one down to where I can move the spider wood over a little bit farther. That's as far to the left as it would let me go with that position. So I may end up doing that, but I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up full of water right now, and I'll check back in with you guys after I do that. All right guys, going ahead and putting it on a slow trickle to fill this thing up, to try not to move as many of the flue ball stratum substrate as possible. Probably have to break down, and tomorrow whenever I'm in Iowa City, grab another bag the expensive route at like a Petco or something. I am going to be next to one. That way I don't have to wait so long for it to come in the mail. So I will check back in once I got that other bag, and we'll go from there, because you guys ain't gonna be able to see nothing when this gets filled up. We've got sand and flue ball stratum in the water column. So I'll check back in whenever I get that other bag, and we'll go from there. All right guys, wanted to show you what it ended up looking like. I don't know if I am going to put another thing of flue ball stratum in there or not. I think what I should do here is I should go ahead and start planting the tank. So I'm gonna mess around with some different plants that I have in the fish room and start to see what I can do with this tank. I really ended up liking this spider wood, how it ended up looking. I think it looks really cool up here in the front, the way it's kind of resting on that rock there. And I think I can really do something with this. So fingers crossed. Went for a mountain look, and that's what it ended up looking like. I know it's not the clearest in the world right now, so you can't really tell what my mountainscape looks like, but I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. What is up guys? This is what I ended up with. Really wishing that I had a wide angle zoom to where I could show you guys really what it looks like, but tell you a little bit about what I got in here. Of course, I've got the matting filter. I've had this tank cycling now for, gosh, it seems like about a month now. It's 20 long, got a matting filter over here, central air system running to that. I've got some little stem plants up here in the front that are kind of like hornwort. Can't really remember off the top of my head what they are, but they're a little bit brighter and bushier than hornwort. And then I got some water wisteria back behind that. I got a bunch of different little stems of that. And then I've got some water sprite back there along the back. And then I've got like 6 different types of stem plants over here. And then I've got a really nice couple of bunches of Anubias Nana Petite around the base of the tree over here. I've got some really nice landscaping rocks that are tucked in kind of like a mountain hillside. And then I've got the really nice piece of spider wood to set it all off. This tank looks a lot better in person than it does on camera. I'm not gonna lie, it looks amazing in person. There's a lot of depth. The tree looks a lot better in person as well. It's just kind of hard to capture it on camera. But this tank is gonna end up filling up really nicely. I mean, it's gonna look different in about a month. I've had it set up and completely planted for about a week now, and I would say this tank has been running non-stop, cycling for about a month. The shrimp are in, but I'm just not ready to put them in there yet. I've got them in a quarantine setup. So I will be probably in the next video or so putting those in here. Just waiting for the right timing for the water to be right. So make sure and stay tuned for that. Otherwise, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed building this tank. It is really amazing. The Anubias around the base of the tree looks so cool in person. I mean, it just looks amazing, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned because there's going to be a lot more videos on this one to come. So what do you guys think? I'm really in love with this little tank. I've never had a 20 long before. I really think it's gonna really turn out awesome. Really. The shrimp are already in, but I'm not gonna put them in the tank at this time. I'm gonna go ahead and let the tank cycle a little bit longer, but stay tuned because the shrimp unboxing will be coming up pretty soon, and so be looking out for that. If it is your first time stopping by my channel, make sure and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Right now I upload videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and I also live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday nights. Thanks for coming along on today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, y'all.
If I could take you up in boom, 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 tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.